Plus, new details about the deadly shooting of a robber by a clerk at a smoke shop. And it looks like more clerks will soon have guns behind the counter. Good afternoon. The owner of that shop tells us the robber had come and gone yesterday, then came back. And that is when things got scary.
His intentions were not just to take the money. I am not sure why he came back. We are not sure why he came back. He came back, from the looks of it, extremely angry, looking to hurt people. He came in wanting to hurt whoever was in that store at that moment.
The shooting happened yesterday afternoon at the Oasis smoke shop near Manal in Wyoming. The owner tells us that robber was armed when he first walked in and demanded the money. He says his employees followed all his directions and the robber left with the cash. Then, for some reason, came back. That is when employees say he threatened to hurt someone and say the way he was acting, they believed it. That's when one employee who has a concealed carry permit went and grabbed his gun he had in a bag and at one point shot the robber. Police say that employee was questioned and released.
I'm sure follow-up interviews will be conducted, but at this point, no one's been arrested, and it appears to be a case of self-defense at this point.
Police are not releasing the name of the robber killed, so we don't know if he has a violent history. That deadly botched robbery has put shops like Oasis on edge. Here's News 13's Catherine Mazzone.
Well, that's right, Kim. The shop owner isn't ready to go on camera just yet. He's still reeling from what his employees had to go through yesterday, and he's worried the robbers' friends could come after them.
I'm really proud of my team. I'm proud of my guys. I'm proud of how they handled the situation. They listened to this individual. They did everything he wanted them to do, and even then it still wasn't enough.
KRQE says he's been burglarized twice in the past 4 years they've been open on Manal, but never robbed. He says they have a solid security system. A panic alarm is actually what led police to the business in the first place. And while Oasis says he doesn't encourage his employees to carry weapons, he doesn't discourage them either. The only requirement is that they have the proper permits. But many shops do have firearms on hand, and after the attempted robbery at Oasis, others are taking a hard look at whether they want to invest in one.
The alarm systems, somebody's always watching cameras, stuff like that. And then we do have a weapon in the shop just in case. I mean, there are times that are necessary eventually. We don't want to be caught off guard or anything like that.
We have full security system. We have video surveillance 24/7, high resolution images, things like that, but that doesn't necessarily protect you right there in that moment.
Now, Oasis says he will be doing more training with his employees from here out.
Thanks, Catherine. Now, APD says people don't necessarily need a special permit like a concealed carry to have a gun at a business, as long as it is not a liquor establishment.